I need something collectively to call you guys, because starting videos is just the most awkward thing in the world. It's the next day now, as you can probably tell, and just so you know, I don't always wear black tops, but when I'm traveling and I want to just have outfits that all go together, a black top seems like the most sensible attire to wear. So that's why I'm wearing basically the same outfit as yesterday. Right now I am walking back into the old town because the plan is I want to go into some of the shops, because there's a Sephora that I filmed yesterday that I didn't go in and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it, so I'm gonna go into Sephora because I've never actually, we don't have Sephora in the UK, so I want to go in, see if there's any cruelty-free makeup that I can pick up that I can't buy in the UK. And then I want to see if I can find the Prague astronomical clock, because I think I walked right past it the other day. And then I want to go to the Apple Museum, because some of you might not know this, but I am kind of a Steve Jobs fangirl. So I want to go to the Apple Museum, which I think I read on the internet is the largest collection of Apple stuff anywhere on the planet, which was surprising, and I didn't know that until I'd booked the trip here, so it was kind of serendipitous in that way. Guys, I just wanted to say, if you have never tried using Airbnb before when you're traveling, please try it. It's like the best thing ever. My host, so the guy who owns the flat that I'm staying in, just cycled past me, and I didn't, like, we sort of half recognised each other because we've only met each other for like 10 minutes on the night that he met me to show me where the flat was. But it's really nice because you get to meet someone who actually lives in the city that you're visiting, and it also means I have the number of someone who I can just iMessage or WhatsApp if I get stuck or I have any questions or anything. It's so much better than staying in a hotel, because you actually feel like you live in the city. So remember yesterday when I was in the main square and I said, oh, what are all those people doing over there? I found out this is where the astronomical clock is. There's a lot of people, there's nowhere near as many as there were the other day, because I must have arrived like exactly on the hour, because on the hour there's like a mechanical show that happens and obviously everyone wants to see it. Right now it's 22. I'm not going to wait around for that. If I happen to walk past and it's going on, I will film it for you, but this is the clock. It's very pretty. This is the crowd. It's a lot of people. Anyway, I think the museum that I'm after is somewhere down here. So I'm just going to keep walking and hope that I find it. I'm trying to go mapless as much as possible today. There's just Starbucks everywhere in the city. Yeah, I'm trying to go mapless as much as possible. This is like wrapped around, you can't see obviously, but there's strings wrapped really weirdly around my hand. Just because I think it's better for exploring purposes. I'm trying as much as possible to choose where I go based on other people's recommendations as well. So I went to the top of the TV tower last night, which was my Uber driver's recommendation. I've been to some places that my Airbnb host recommended as well. I might have to look at a map because I've got no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna have to look at a map. So this is where I am. Is that in focus? I can't even tell. I think it is. That's where I am. That is where I want to go. So there's that. I found it. It's here. Apple Museum with the retro Apple logos in the window. This is how not cool I am. I'm so excited by this. I'm gonna go in and see how much it is. But let's face it, I'm gonna pay whatever the money is to get in anyway. So most of you won't appreciate, maybe some of you will, the level of, oh, I'm on manual focus. How do I, oh no, how do I, this is the Apple One in this display here. So this is the first Apple computer from 1976. This is the one that Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak made in their garage. So cool. And there's a cassette tape. This is just like the best place I've ever been. But yeah, you learn something new about me every day. I am a massive Apple fan. Here is Steve Jobs's shirt, just here. I love this logo. This logo is the best Apple logo. And look how amazing. There's his New Balance trainers and his jeans and the first iPad. And look, his actual glasses. I mean, I think they're his actual glasses. I'm guessing they are. There's a picture of him, in case you don't know what he looks like. Right, I'm gonna stop fangirling and I'm just gonna enjoy this museum because, oh, this is like the best museum I've ever been to. I tried to get some food at this cafe that I found on the Happy Cow app, and he didn't have any vegan food, which was a bit awkward, even though it said vegan friendly cafe on the menu, but they didn't have any vegan food apparently. Just gonna check my map because I really would like to know where I'm going. However, the man did recommend going this way. The man did recommend another cafe, which is about a 3-minute walk away, so I'm trying that if I can find it and I don't get lost. Tell you what, you have not known pressure until a fellow tourist asks you to take a photo for them on their big fancy DSLR camera. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to press the shutter button and hope for the best. I just went to see the Dancing Houses, which is like an art installation which you would have just seen. Can you even hear me? It's really loud. I'm really close to a road. Yeah, my friend Claire recommended that for me. I'm going to get run over. So that's my second, third or fourth recommendation that I've done rather than just do the same or boring things that I do. So now I'm walking just a bit further down the road. There's a museum that I want to go to. I'm really out of breath because it's so hot. So yeah, I'm going to go to this museum and then just wander back through the old town, I think. I just bought this bottle of water and imagine my horror when I discover, when I open it and take a sip, that it's actually carbonated. I didn't apply for carbonated water. I wanted normal water, but apparently I can't read or just don't pay enough attention. So I did go to the literally always on the loudest roads when I try vlogging. I just went to the museum that kind of went through some of the history of the Czech Republic through the Second World War. I feel a little bit sad now because I've been to similar sorts of museums in Latvia and in Hungary and now in Prague in the Czech Republic, and it just kind of puts into perspective like how much shit people in these Eastern European countries went through during the Second World War because of the Nazis and Hitler's whole awful regime. Am I gonna get run over? Probably. And when you're seeing like literally the faces of people who were killed just for standing up for what was right and being in the same room where they died, it can't help but kind of get to you a little bit. In fact, you'd be weird if it didn't get to you. I kind of filmed a little bit in that museum, but not much, just because I felt very awkward about it and I didn't think it was very respectful. And it was really quiet as well, so it would have been like super loud if I was talking to the camera, and I just would have looked very odd. So yeah, I'm now walking, I think I'm in the new town now. I'm now walking back to the old town. I'm going to have a wander around and maybe look at some of the more touristy shops, and then I'm going to walk back to the park that's opposite my apartment, and I think I'm just going to chill there for a little bit. Everyone, this is the park which is opposite the flat where I'm staying. You can see it's very nice. I am so hot right now, I swear. It just gets it just gets hotter when I know I'm nearly home, because the weather just likes to torture me like that. My hair's gone really frizzy as well and going well for me. So yeah, this is the park. One thing which I really love about Prague is that there's dogs everywhere. It's like heaven for me. There's an Irish wolfhound over there, and there's another little doggy over there somewhere. You might not be able to see him, he might not come up on camera. He's standing in the shade of the trees. Yeah, so it's 3:10. It feels so much later. I think maybe like 5, when did I leave? About 10. 5 hours in the city. Walking around in the full blaring heat of the day is probably about my limit before I collapse and die. So I'm just going to chill here for a little bit. My book is at the flat, so I might go and get my Kindle and read for a little while. And then tomorrow morning I'm leaving, and I'm going to leave at like 7 o'clock, half 7 sort of time to get to the airport. My flight's at 9:30, I want to say. Oh, the dogs are making friends over there. Yeah, my flight's at 9:30-ish, so probably should find out when exactly it is. I just wanted to say thank you for watching my Prague vlog. I definitely recommend visiting if you are a person who travels by themselves, or you want to travel somewhere by yourself, then I definitely recommend it. It's been so easy. I've walked absolutely everywhere. I got an Uber from the airport, I Airbnb'd, and the man was really nice. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me someone to talk to on this trip, and I will see you, I guess, back in Norwich when I get home. Please subscribe to my channel, because I validate myself with subscribers because I'm a terrible person. Thank you for watching. Bye.